Food Empire share price was dropping when the Russian and Ukraine tension was building up. When the war broke out, it dropped another 22%. It then rallied 159% to an all-time high 1.5 years later. What has happened? In this video, I will share the intriguing story of Food Empire and its remarkable journey. The story started more than 30 years ago. I will highlight the challenge it faced, how it overcome them to become what Food Empire is today. Before we continue, a quick reminder, this video is for educational and entertaining purposes. Nothing in this video is intended to be financial advice. Please do your own research and consult a professional before making any investment decision. A quick intro about Food Empire. They market and sell instant beverages, snack food, and food ingredients with 8 manufacturing facilities. Their businesses are largely in 3 regions: Russia, Ukraine and the region, Southeast Asia, and South Asia. In 1989, more than 30 years ago, the founder of Food Empire ventured into Russia. In 1993, he was selling third-party 3-in-1 beverages. In 1994, it started to market and distribute its own brand, McCoffee, in Russia, Eastern Europe, and Central Asia. They've been doing business in Russia and the neighboring region for a decade before they launched their McCoffee in Vietnam in 2013. While its key markets are Russia and the region, they have 6 of its 8 manufacturing plants outside the region. Here are 2 charts, one showing the overall financial performance and the other showing the revenue by region. Food Empire was focusing and doing very well in Russia, Ukraine, and the region. The first major crisis was GFC in 2008-09. The business got hit badly with a sharp drop in revenue. They need to diversify. The second major crisis was Russian-Ukraine tension in 2014 and 15 with the annexation of Crimea and conflict in eastern Ukraine. Both the Russians and Ukraine currency collapsed by more than 50%. The group suffered huge forex losses and went into losses for the first time since listing. It was also during this period after GFC that their diversification started. In 2013, Russia, Ukraine, and the region still represent almost 90% of total revenue. When Russia invaded Ukraine in Feb 2022, they have been battle-tested several times over the years. They have developed the resiliency and experience. In 2022, total revenue and profit surged to a new high. They were able to maintain their revenue in the region, while revenue from other regions also grew. As of Q2 2023, revenue from Russia, Ukraine, and CIS dropped to about 60% of its total. Let me explain the story of Food Empire conceptually. Their focus and good business in Russia and the region gave rise to concentration risk. This was evidenced with the great financial crisis, which forced them to think seriously about diversification. In 2014, Russian-Ukraine situation got worse, and this was becoming existential for Food Empire. The pressure to diversify increased. They started to develop engine of growth outside the region. When Russia invaded Ukraine in Feb 2022, they had already been diversifying for 10 years with some result. Nevertheless, it adds more pressure to diversify. Concentration and existential risk forced them to diversify to other regions and beyond beverages actively. The worst did not happen. Their Russians and Ukraine market are still doing well. What they have created is multi-growth engine. The result is market leadership in Russia with more than 50% market share for its 3-in-1, and Vietnam with a 14% market share behind Nescafe and G7, a local brand. In wake of the Russian-Ukraine tension, currency dynamic is a critical factor that has affected Food Empire and will be an ongoing concern. Between 2014 and 2015, the Russian currency dropped 55% and Ukraine currency dropped 65%. Food Empire lost $46 million US in forex. In 2022, when Russia invaded Ukraine, the Russian currency became very volatile. It fell, shot up sharply, and declined. Between 2022 to June 2023, the Russian currency dropped 35% and the Ukraine currency dropped 26%. This time, Food Empire forex loss was $5.2 million US. They did a few things. Natural hedging. They managed to increase price. Demand is also up. They're handling the situation better. I guess partly because they are more experienced and in a better market position with better pricing power. Here are 5 other companies with instant beverages as their main business. 3 of them have been delisted, 2 are still listed in Malaysia. Notice their price-earning ratio. They are way higher than Food Empire, which is around 9.7 times. Powerroot, listed in Malaysia, famous for Ali Cafe and Ahwat, has a PE of 14.6 times. Nescafe Malaysia, well known for brands such as Milo, Nescafe, Nestle, Maggi, and KitKat. It focused mainly on Malaysian market. Its PE is a high of 48 times. In 2017, Old Town was taken over at 24 times, Super Coffee at 30.9 times. In 2013, Brisbane was delisted at 16.3 times. Food Empire is undervalued. Here are the revenue, profit, and margin performance over the years. See the revenue, the blue lines. They are generally not the faster growing companies. They are more stable. Food Empire has been one of the faster growth for the last 2 years. Their margin are in orange. Profit after tax are about 10%. What is attractive about the sector? It is a consumer staple, a lifestyle essential. People drink coffee regularly as a habit, some 1 cup a day, some a few cups every day. Consumers tend to stick to their brand. They don't switch easily. Hence, the sector is defensive. It is less affected by economic situation compared to other sectors. Brand recognition is an important value component of the company. Investors value company highly if they believe they are able to expand into new markets and develop new products to bring more revenues and profit in the long term. What is the investment thesis for Food Empire? Their growth diversification is showing results. They are at an inflection point. They are at an early stage of having multi-growth engine firing up. Their ability to grow into more regions and beyond beverages will mitigate the concentration and existential risk that investors are concerned with. Their ability to grow is something we have to watch closely, as it's an important aspect of the investment thesis. They operate in a defensive sector. The products are an essential part of the consumer life, as we have witnessed. It is less affected by economic situation. Food Empire has been able to survive and thrive through several difficult times. It has been proven resilient. A key investment thesis is its undervalue. However, it will likely remain undervalued as long as the Russian-Ukraine situation remains uncertain and it remains its key market. Investors won't give it a business as usual valuation easily. Food Empire have to keep growing to prove the market wrong. The company can increase the dividends and do share buyback with its excess cash. What to look out for? As mentioned, growth is the investment thesis. We have to see that they are growing well. What are they doing with their growing pile of cash? Any plan for manufacturing facilities? Do they need money for market expansion and acquisition? Or are they saving up and doing some for dividends and share buybacks? Here is the weekly chart of Food Empire since its listing in June 2000. It broke its previous high and stayed above. The previous high of $1 are forming the support. The market is bullish about Food Empire, but still hesitant to push it higher. As we conclude our exploration of Food Empire journey, I encourage you to share your perspective and insight in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis. Your engagement fuels this channel. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Thank you for joining me today.